Good evening, everyone. Welcome to EmoNews. I am your presenter, Rick Francis. Tonight, NBD partners with Douglas Charles Global Launch. The Dominican National Lottery presents check to double jackpot winners. NCCU is gearing up for the 15th anniversary. Antigua and Barbuda is gearing up for a week of culture in color this November as Art Week returns. 30th School Sports Awards celebrated in Portsmouth, 250 students athletes honored. And Pope Leo XIV says those against abortion but in favor of the death penalty are not really pro-life.
World Prayer Music Festival, are you ready?
Dominica, I love you guys. I love you. Let's get this show. Sing for me. She want that she take that she get like she like that she want it. Let's go!
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. Up first in local news, Catholics across the Diocese of Roseau will mark the Jubilee for Creation this Saturday, October 4th. The event coincides with the Feast of St. Francis and follows World Rivers Day. Rooted in Catholic tradition, Jubilee for Creation emphasizes rest, restoration, and rejoicing in God's creation. The concept of Jubilee for Creation comes from Catholic tradition, which emphasizes the sacred relationship between God, humanity, and the earth. With the focus on the Jubilee year, it also emphasizes rest, restoration, and rejoicing for the natural world. Jubilee for Creation is a time, therefore, to remember God's creation, repent for not caring for it, and to restore harmony between people and the environment. Parishioners, youth groups, and community organizations will join in activities such as tree planting, river and beach cleanups, and other projects to protect the environment during this hurricane season. Organizers hope the day will strengthen the relationship between people, God, and the natural world. Church leaders are encouraging all parishioners and communities to get involved in this year's Jubilee for Creation. Also in local news, Dominica National Lottery presents check to double jackpot winners. The double winners in Blast are no other than Ibe Sanon and Sarah Litham are the newest winners in the Dominica National Lottery Blast Mystery Progressive game. They were presented with their winnings of $276,510 and $110,246 respectively. Let's hear from the winners.
Hello everybody. But morning, but my English not too long, but it's not a problem. I will try to say something. But today I'm very happy, but because it's me, the winner and the blast, but not one day I just which day I win that. Me especially, I come there, I play and I lose, but I still play. The boy came inside there, but they tell me sorry about that, but I still come to play. But Sunday I think God just bless me. I say thank you for everything, but because everything, when you like that, maybe one day they can bless, you can bless, but I say thank you. I tell every people there, yes, it doesn't matter if you play, you lose, but when you're there, you can win. I say thank you. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Sarah, one of the regular customers. Um, I don't really know what to say, but the Mystery Progressive has literally fallen for me 6 times. 6 times, and every time I win it, 2,000, 750, 500. And then on Tuesday, when it fall for me, I say, Lord, tell me it's my lucky day. The 6 time have to be my lucky number. I take my time, I relax. I had two of my friends there with me, and so said, so done. It just dropped, and that was it. So to my blast players, your time coming. Very soon, your time coming.
Also in local news, National Cooperative Credit Union launched its 15th anniversary under the theme 15 Years Strong, Our Community, Our Spirit, Our Commitment. The NCCU unveiled exciting activities for the anniversary, including partnering with EmoNews. Clement Masle, president of NCCU, shared reflections on the amalgamation process. According to the president, the idea of amalgamation didn't just emerge overnight.
The idea of amalgamation did not just emerge overnight. It was born out of the recognition that while some of us, our individual credit unions, were strong and others were experiencing challenges, together we realized that we could be stronger as a sector. In the early 2000s, it became very evident that in order for us to serve our members better, withstand economic shock, and remain competitive in a rapidly changing financial sector, unity was not only desirable, but it was necessary. Our leaders saw the true vision of the cooperative movement, looked beyond the walls of individual branches and communities. They envisioned a national institution, deeply rooted in our communities, yet broad in its reach and influence. And so, in November 2010, history was made. The National Cooperative Credit Union was formed through the amalgamation of 5 credit unions: La Salette, St. Paul, Vickers, Roseau, and St. David's. This institution became the first branches of the NCCU, united as one big family.
Chief Executive Curve Charles also shared brief remarks.
We stand today under the powerful theme, 15 years strong, our community, our spirit, our commitment. And this theme is not just a slogan, it is a declaration of who we are, what we represent, and what we continue to pledge to the people of Dominica. For 15 years, and you heard it from our president, the NCCU Limited has stood as a pillar of strength, resilience, and service to the people of Dominica. From our founding in 2010 through the bold step of amalgamation to our growth as the largest credit union in the OECS, we have weathered storms, embraced opportunities, and remained steadfast in our mission. This strength is reflected not only in our financial performance, but also in the trust and loyalty of our members, who continue to make NCCU their institution of choice. 15 years strong is a testament to our endurance, our leadership, and our commitment to building a better future together. And as your community financial partner, NCCU lies at the heart of our nation, with over 54,000 members across every parish who give meaning and purpose to our existence.
Monique Jeffrey, marketing assistant, revealed the activities for this 15th anniversary celebration.
This will be starting with our 15-15-15 campaign, where there will be 15 staff telling you 15 things in 15 seconds about NCCU. Also, NCCU started firstly with 12 scholarships back in 2011. And so we've given over 100 scholarships in our 15 years. And so we're going to tell you a little bit about what our scholars have been up to in those 15 years with our Scholars Highlight. as well. One lucky member will be chosen on the 1st of November, if their birthday is on the 1st, to be our birthday twin on November 1st. Of course, Mr. Charles told you about our church service on November 1st. And then we will also have some community projects throughout October and November. So you can look out for us in our catchment areas. So of course that will be La Salette, Roseau, Vacas, St. Paul in Maho, St. David's in Rivière-Syriac, La Plaine, Grandfort, and Casabus, of course. And I want to tell you about our creative expression through art competition, which is of course under the theme for this year, which is 15 years strong, our community, our spirit, our commitment. So we are officially launching today, and this will be for primary schools and high schools. And the prizes are very nice. We have $1,000 for each level, level 1 and level 2. And submissions must be made on canvases. Should be textile, no smaller than 11 by 17. So that could be paper or cloth. And the artist will put their name, the school they attend, and their contact details on the back, and they will be judged, and we'll get back to you. The submission date is November 29th, and that can be made at any NCCU location, and I just gave you those. So if you want, go back. You need to follow us on social media. You can get all our locations there and our website. Membership Madness is also back. We ran it first earlier this year, and now it is back to end the year. Up until December 31st, you have 2 big ways to win. If you buy 2 shares or more at any location, your name will be entered into a draw, which will be done in January 2026. We will have 3 winners, so make sure you buy your shares. I know everyone's going to get a little bonus by December time, so feel free to buy a few shares and invest in your credit union. We are pleased to be collaborating with EmoNews once again. Earlier this year, we did a booyah competition during Carnival time. And now it is Independence, it's only fitting as NCCU to do a Calypso song competition. It will again be run on EmoNews' Facebook page, and this will be on October 17th. We have some lovely prizes. The first prize will be $500 and a recording opportunity to use your jingle for NCCU. The second prize, $300, and the third prize, $150. Again, we are following our theme, and the submissions can be made via email or WhatsApp to EmoNews, editor emonews@gmail.com, or 295-7186. So for those lovely creatives, those who like to sing, this is your opportunity once again. For the NCCU, Calypso, it's only fitting, it is Independence season.
National Bank partners with Douglas Charles Global Lounge to enhance services at airport. The National Bank of Dominica launched its partnership with Global Lounge. Marketing Manager Mitchell Joseph explains the details of the partnership.
Our customers is a VIP. That's why we are always seeking new ways to reward your loyalty and enhance your experience with us. Today we are proud to officially launch our partnership with Global Lounge. Through this collaboration, all NBD debit and credit card holders can now enjoy exclusive access to the Global Lounge services at the Douglas Charles Airport at a special reduced rate from $38 to only $25.
She says that this partnership will allow NBD's customers to travel in style while enjoying savings.
Benefits is about more than discounted access. It's about delivering comfort, convenience, and a premium travel experience, while also ensuring that our customers enjoy real savings. As your trusted financial partner, your bank, NBD is committed to helping you maximize value, whether through innovative banking solutions, meaningful rewards, or exclusive opportunities like this one. This is how we live our vision. We are revolutionizing the way you bank. And it is how we fulfill our mission to enrich lives by providing innovative, reliable, and accessible financial solutions while delivering superior customer experiences.
Meanwhile, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Claudius Lestrade, praises the partnership.
And partners, I am honored to stand before you today to express the Ministry of Tourism's unequivocal support for the landmark partnership between NBD and the Global Lounge at the Douglas Charles Airport. This collaboration marks a significant milestone in our collective efforts to elevate the visitor experience, augment our tourism infrastructure, and promote Dominica as a preeminent destination. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the immense potential that lies within our tourism sector. With these breathtaking landscapes, rich cultural heritage, and warm hospitality, Dominica the Nature Island has long been a hidden gem waiting to be discovered.
Students show appreciation to teachers on Teachers Appreciation Day across Dominica. EmoNews was at PSS, Cosmo Secondary School. Let's take a look.
Today, we honor and remember a truly remarkable teacher whose guidance, patience, and love for teaching touched countless lives.
You were more than just a teacher. You were a mentor, a motivator, and a shining example of kindness and dedication. With every lesson taught, every word of encouragement, and every spark of curiosity, you left an impact on our hearts, and time cannot erase it. Though you are no longer here at PSS with us, your legacy lives on in the lives of all the students you shaped, in the goodness you spread during your tenure here. Thank you so much.
Say Happy Teachers Day together. We're going to say loud as we can so all of Paybush can hear. Okay? Yes. You ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Happy Teachers Day!
Nice. Lovely. So on behalf of the PTA, we would like to thank the teachers for your dedication to your profession and for the patience and the impact you have made on the lives of the students of the Paybush Primary School. So we'd like to, a small token today for your visit. We'd like to present to you some ice cream and some cheesecake.
Ice cream!
Thank you very much.
So we wish you a good day today, and please keep being good students today, okay? Give a round of applause.
Salisbury Parliamentary Representative Jesma Paul Victor hosted a community health fair under the theme My Health, My Responsibility.
Every one of us. My health, my responsibility. It's not just a phrase. It's a powerful reminder that the most valuable asset that we own is not our wealth, our job, or even our education. It is our health. And the truth is, no one else can take care of it for us. Not a doctor, not your parent, not a friend. The real responsibility lies with us, with me, with you, with each individual. What does health really mean? Health is not merely the absence of a disease. It is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. It's waking up in the morning feeling energized. It's having a sound mind that can think clearly, and it's living in a way that allows you to enjoy life without the burden of constant illness, stress, or fatigue. In today's fast-paced world, we often take our health for granted. skipping meals, sleeping late, binging on junk food, neglecting exercise, and absorbing endless stress. And then, when our body finally starts sending these stress signals, we look for quick fixes, a pill, a diet trend, a last-minute gym. But the truth is, there are no shortcuts to good health. It's a journey that requires daily commitment, discipline, and responsibility. We have to prioritize our mental health. Talk about your feelings. Don't suppress your emotions. Find time to relax, meditate, or pursue a hobby. Seek help if you feel overwhelmed. There is no shame in struggling, but there is power in facing it. Get enough sleep. Sleep is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Your body heals and recharges when you sleep. Irregular sleep cycles harm your memory, concentration, and immunity. Respect your body's need for rest.
The health fair had free health screening and a recognition and awards ceremony. And now for regional news. The IMA Grenada officially opened its new offices at the Galleria Mall in Grand Anse, marking the leader's call a pivotal moment for the agency's growth. Government officials, industry partners, and stakeholders attended the ceremony, which included a ribbon cutting by Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell. CEO Thomas Anthony said the expansion was both practical and symbolic, giving the agency a modern space to match its global reputation and growing client base. The new offices feature upgraded meeting rooms, improved security, and facilities for both in-person and virtual meetings. Prime Minister Mitchell noted the agency's continued growth, calling the move a signal of its increasing role in Grenada's economy. The ceremony concluded with a symbolic ribbon cutting by Prime Minister Mitchell and Chairman of the Grenada Citizenship by Investment Committee, Mr. Richard Duncan, officially opening the office and ushering in what may be described as a new era for the agency. The IMA says the new headquarters is a strategic step to better serve international investors and partners. From November 26 to December 2, Antigua and Barbuda will come alive with visual art, music, dance, fashion, and spoken word during Art Week 2025. Organized by the Tourism Authority and the Department of Culture, the event will feature exhibitions, fashion shows, art talks, and community activities across the Twin Islands. Highlights include an opening night celebration at Redcliffe Quay and major visual arts exhibition, sustainable art workshops, curated bus tours, and the much-anticipated huge fashion show. Tourism Authority CEO Colin James says the week is about showcasing creativity beyond the island's 365 beaches, while organizers emphasize its growing role in engaging local artists and communities. Events are free and open to the public, with tickets for select experiences starting at 75 EC. For the full schedule and packages, visit visitantiguabarbuda.com or follow Art Week Antigua and Barbuda on social media. And now for international news. Protesters rallied in Turkey, Greece, Italy, Tunisia, and Argentina after Israeli forces intercepted a fleet of aid ships bound for Gaza. Swedish climate Greta Thunberg, along with other passengers aboard the global Smod flotilla, was detained by the Israeli military and is set to be deported. The inception of more than a dozen vessels has ignited international outrage. And in some disturbing news this evening, at least 4 people were injured in a stabbing at a synagogue in Manchester, Northern England, police reported. Officers said they were called to the Heaton Park Hebrew congregation in Cromwell around 9:30 a.m. after a car was seen driving toward pedestrians and a man was stabbed. Firearms officers shot the suspect at the scene. The attack occurred on Yom Kippur, Judaism's holiest day. Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham called it a serious incident and urged the public to avoid the area. And that's all for international news this evening. Stay tuned for the sports segment after this short message.
5 chances, 2 draws a week. Endless excitement. This is not just a game, it's your game. Match 5.
And now for the sports segment. It was a momentous occasion yesterday, the 1st of October, when the 30th School Sports Awards ceremony took place in Picard, Portsmouth. 250 awards were presented to students, funded by the government. The event was well coordinated with Masters of Ceremony, namely Miss Diamond Daniel and Mr. Nabi Wallace. Dignitaries and ministers of cabinet were present, along with students, athletes from secondary school and primary schools across the island. Sports coordinator and staff of sports division, Mr. Trevor Shillingford, gave an overview of sports championships and festivals at the secondary and primary schools carried out during the 2024-2025 school year.
We were able to execute the following championships and festivals at the secondary schools. In track and field, we held the Independence Athletics Meet, which was held in October, the Secondary Schools Championship, which was held in March, and the Cross Country Championships. In football, we held championships at the under 13, under 15, under 17, and under 20 level. In netball, we held championships at the under 14, under 16, under 20 levels. In volleyball, we held championships in the under 20 division for boys and girls, while in cricket, we had championships at the under 15 and the under 20 level. In basketball, we had the under 15 championship for both boys and girls, and also the under 20 for both boys and girls. In table tennis, we held championships for boys and girls in the under 14, under 16, under 20, the open singles, and the mixed doubles. At the primary schools, we held championships in track and field at the Independence Athletics Meet, where we had the preliminaries at the district level and the final. At cross country, we had a district championship and the final. In volleyball, we had a mini volleyball festival for boys and girls. In basketball, for boys and girls, we had a mini basketball festival and a full championship for netball. Table tennis, we had a district championship and open singles. And we also had the cricket festival for boys.
Honorable Finella Wenham, parliamentary representative of Portsmouth constituency, reminded the athletes to dream big and be disciplined.
Remind you, the student athletes, that you must continue to dream big. I interact with some of you and I hear some of your plans and they sound very good. And I don't want you to ever doubt that what you imagine you cannot achieve. Okay? So I want you to dream. Dream of representing your schools. Some of you have started doing that already. Dream of representing our country, Dominica, and your families. Not only at home and not just regionally, but let us do like Thea and Kevin and so many others who represent us internationally. I also want you to remember that for you to be able to do that, you must carry one of the D words with you. And I'm sure you know it because your coaches, your teachers tell it to you a lot. What word is that? Discipline. That's correct. You have to be disciplined. If you're disciplined, you look out and you respect yourself first. You respect others, especially your teammates, and you look out for them. We have to be kind with each other.
Keynote speaker and ambassador of sports of Dominica, Kavem Hodge, pointed out that to achieve any form of greatness, there has to be one ingredient, which is getting comfortable with being uncomfortable.
To achieve any form of greatness, there has to be one special ingredient: getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. The comfort zone is the greatest enemy to courage and confidence. And come to think of it, he's very right. Remaining in that bubble does absolutely nothing to develop your courage or boost your confidence. Applying for a job, that takes courage. Running an extra lap or doing an extra set in the gym, that takes courage. Coming up against a much stronger opponent and showing no fear, ladies and gentlemen, that takes confidence. But remember this, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Honorable Fidel Grant stood in for the Prime Minister for Dominica, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, and highlighted the support of the government in sports on the island.
The government of Dominica understands that without proper support, talent won't flourish. That is why we have made significant investment in sports infrastructure and provided several athletes with financial backing that they need to succeed. At the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, lighting is being installed to allow for international standard games under the lights. Across the country, playing fields are being upgraded because community sports must thrive everywhere. Plans are in motion for the first modern track and field facility at Point Round, which will provide our athletes with the conditions they need to train at the international level. Basketball, netball, and volleyball courts are being improved across the country because we want to provide opportunities for all sporting disciplines to thrive.
The excitement is building in the DFA First Division as round of 16 kicks off this week. On Wednesday, October 1st at 7 p.m., Fokole FC took on All Saints University at the DFA Technical Center. Fokole FC showed no mercy as they defeated All Saints University 5-1. Kieran Maglo scored 2 goals, Dwight Walsh 1, and Rick Nation scored 1. Next matches are going on right now as St. Joseph FC takes on Ballhawks at Almond Park at 6:30 p.m. RC Doctors go head-to-head with Kensborough United at 7 p.m., also at the DFA Technical Center. And wrapping up the week, Friday, October 3rd at 7 p.m., Bath Estate FC challenges Marigot United at the DFA Technical Center. Fans can expect thrilling matchups as teams fight for a place in the quarterfinal. And that's all for international news this evening. Stay tuned for the sports segment after this short message.
I raised up in a poor family, I would say. So it was always my dream. I said that's the first thing I want to achieve after settling into a job. I want to own a home. Biggest fear, I would say, on a little salary, you want to build a home. Who is going to give you a loan to build a home on a little salary? So that was my biggest fear. I went to NBD to get something done, not thinking of going to do a mortgage with NBD. And surprisingly, the person I met was an old friend. She listens. She gets into your story, and I could not resist. I just had to go with NBD. My home building journey was a smooth one. I had good builders, and when you can trust certain people with your money, because we see what happens now when you give people your money to build. But these people were people I could trust. Hug me, we did this. And I was so happy, I was just thankful. So getting in here to sign While I was teary, I was happy. It may not be a mansion, but it's comfort for you. And I was just so happy. Just putting on that light, I was just happy. To come in there and watch what they did, I was overjoyed. I am Lynn Febelot, and I am a homeowner. If I can do it, you can do it too. Start your journey today with NBD.
And that's all for tonight's news segment. This is EmoNews, every moment online. I'm Rick Francis. Have a good night.